Other interesting cultural news, you have a Chicago teacher threatening ICE agents. Reason number 9,735,438.5 to not send your child to a public school. These teachers seem to be more and more lunatics. But that's just me. This comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok, in which she says, quote, unhinged Chicago teachers threatens ICE agents, says she has a plan and escape routes if ICE shows up at her school. Which, I was going to say, a little redundant to say unhinged Chicago teacher. I mean, I think it's safe to assume most of them are radical leftists, if not wholesomely inept. I mean, shoot, I went to the public school system in the Chicago suburbs, and geez Louise, look at my speaking ineptitudes. I can barely get a sentence out sometimes. Now, without too much further ado, of course, she has the crazy eyes. Interestingly enough, though, she does not have short purple or blue hair, so I'm a little surprised in that regard. But thankfully, it's only about a minute and 12 seconds, so not too long, though I'm sure it will feel like an eternity to us.
ICE in Chicago with my students? No, for real, I've gotten a whole bunch of messages from people, like, and I'm so appreciative of you. But baby, it would never. You think I'd be scared of you trying to come up in my school? You don't think I already have a plan and a backup plan?
Now, for those who can't see, she is a woman with no less than 3 chins, wearing a sweater and sitting on a couch, which presumably because she doesn't have the energy to stand, yet alone the physical fitness.
56 doors in the building and 17 routes on how to get to each one. And backup on backup on backup of contacts to make sure that their parents aren't the ones showing up. I mean, no offense, the district can give us training on what we're supposed to do over and over and over again, and they have, by the way. But I got my own plan. Because there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, ever touching one of my kids. Ever. Never. Never touching one of my students. And never. That's... Hello, God? Someone needs to talk to you because that's who you're going to talk to first before you ever touch one of my kids. Because I don't play about mine. And never have. And if you've been around for a while, you know that. Baby, I've written a manifesto up here on what I would do.
That's nothing. That's not something you hear from a lot of sane people. Yeah, that's nothing. That's not really something you hear at the end of an average conversation with your friends. Oh yeah, I wrote a manifesto. That's a pretty rare thing to hear. Usually not a good thing. Though I am surprised she apparently does have the ability to write words, which I thought was below her intellect. Now, this went pretty well. I got 2.3 million views as well as 30,000 likes. And of course, yet another sanctuary city going to try to not allow the government to do their job, protect our borders or, make sure you don't have people who aren't supposed to be here. And let's look at the comments. Maybe I'm
alone. ICE in Chicago with my...
Sorry, that I know perhaps only her voice is more viscerally disgusting than mine. The bar is pretty low, but yeah, maybe I'm alone with this assessment. Maybe everyone in the comments is saying she's brilliant and an intellectual, and they agree with her. Probably not, but let's dive into the comments right now. You've got Paul Zupa saying, quote, Chicago has a lot of its big problems. This woman is one of them. Gave 1.3 thousand likes. Yeah, record crime, businesses leaving left and right. I still haven't heard a single example of a business or person moving to Chicago, or yet alone the whole state of Illinois, in the past couple of decades. But I'm sure, like the Chicago Bears, they'll be good next year. Haha, sports pun. They haven't been good in decades, just like the state of Illinois. And yes, I'm mispronouncing it on purpose, just for spite. You also have Gunther Eagleman saying, quote, time to arrest and examples to be made, getting 1.6 thousand likes. Cash Loren says, quote, liberal women are so nuts they're admitting their crimes on video, getting 53 likes. Yep. Valentina Gomez says, quote, this teacher is very fat. The only thing she can escape is a diet or vegetables. Getting 4.4 thousand likes. I mean, that might be one way for the ICE to actually combat these woke teachers. They just bring a 2-pound bag of carrots from Walmart with them, and then when the teachers try to do anything, just throw the carrots at the teachers, and they'll visibly just run away because they're so scared of a vegetable. That might very well be the most peaceful way to protest or combat some of these leftist teachers. Just bring carrots and throw the carrots at them, and they'll just run in fear of a vegetable. Now, you also have anti-woke memes saying, sounds like a crime, getting 226 likes. Though a little disappointing because they did not, in fact, respond in meme form. You also have, let's see here. Courage is a habit, saying, quote, update, this mouthy lunatic that said she would stand up to ICE couldn't even stand up to us. As this is early morning, she's deleted both videos about ICE. We don't let her off the hook. The only way you can change the culture is to expose, humiliate, and ensure these people don't get their jobs. Looks like, dang, she got 1 point. Oh, man. I'm going to say, what am I doing with my life? That teacher got 1.1 million followers on the TikTok? Jeez Louise. Not to brag, but I almost have 4,000 subscribers after 2 years on the YouTube. Slowly but surely getting there. Let's see here. Courage of a Habit says, quote, update, this lunatic teacher were discovered is her name is Christina Srog. Srog, S-R-O-G. That's perhaps the one name worse than Topping. Her name is Srog. Now, she says, quote, she got mad at pushback and she was getting and implicate her boss. Is her boss the principal of LaDonna Williams? What's she saying?
But regardless.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should put in a visual disclaimer because, of course, it's another video of her. It's not pretty.
But regardless of it, I don't care who you're talking about when it comes to my students. The fire that's burning right now is ICE. That's not happening. It's not. And honestly, regardless of what anybody has to say, they'll never make it to my room. Because my boss stands 10 toes down, because I talked to her about it today and how I made a video because I felt like I should stand my ground and say something because I have the platform to do so.
Also, bad metaphor. She says ice is on fire. I mean, you can put gasoline on ice cubes, but they still won't actually combust themselves. Ice can actually never be on fire. So she fails on metaphors in many regards, as well as, eating vegetables or, being in any form, shape, and physically in shape. So why it's hilarious to think she would try to, stop anyone. It just wouldn't happen. Now, that also got 1,000 likes. Again, that was thanks to Courage is a Habit. And it also notices the Helen Herfan Hawks STEM school. Britt says, white liberal women are the most dangerous, confused animal on earth. Yeah. Getting 1.9 thousand likes. Let's see. Barefoot Pregnant says, quote, if you're more focused on hiding criminals than teaching kids, maybe it's time to rethink your priorities. And then she has a screenshot of the Google saying, quote, we focus on trying to protect kids at school, but we need to protect them from school. And it says, school makes me, and the top results are depressed, cry, feel stupid, want to die, like a failure, suicidal, feel depressed, want to. Jeez Louise. Which indicates those are the top, search results when people are, looking for school makes me. Which, yeah, not, again, everyone I think has one or good, really, hopefully they have just one or two good teachers that really can make a huge, profoundly positive impact on your life. But yeah, it seems like overwhelming the majority of them are, either inept or evil. They got 501 likes. Scrolling down more and more, you got John Rocker saying, quote, those who harbor illegal aliens must be prosecuted, getting 5.6 thousand likes. Crazy Vibe says she is one of them. It's a compilation of leftists with their purple, blue, and yellow and pink hair saying, quote, poisonous creatures will often develop bright colors to warn others of their toxicity. And that got 255 likes, which, again, big hair dye and flag companies are making bank the past couple of years. Like every day there's another flag, and every day there's more people needing more neon hair dye for their hair, which, yeah, those companies must be just raking in the Benjamins. Stanley Barnfield says harboring illegals is a felony, FYI. And they have a still full shop. They put little prison bars in front of her face, getting 1.4 thousand likes. Let's see here. A lot of people saying she'll be under arrest. Jesse Alex says, quote, can you get in trouble for harboring an illegal immigrant? Answer, if someone has been illegally harboring an illegal, they may be fined and subject to up to 5 years in imprisonment. Then they have a gif of, the Piggy from the Muppets in prison, just walking back and forth, which would be probably more exercise than that girl ever got in her life. Getting 130 likes. See, scrolling down more and more, you have World Hall of Fun saying, fire her and deport her. Wow. They're saying, fire her and deport her to Pakistan or Bangladesh along with the illegal aliens. Getting 275 likes. It's a unique idea. Bill Hill says, the fact that they feel comfortable posting videos with evidence of their planning for criminal behavior just shows they have no idea what they're dealing with. They'll be arrested and prosecuted. We have to bring law and order back in 1.4 thousand likes. Granted, while Biden was in office and Harris was in office, they probably would have been given awards and accolades. They would never face any prosecution. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Leftists getting away with the law, or breaking the law, rather. Now, perhaps sanity is back in the White House. Maybe we'll actually see some of these folks getting prosecuted. And we'll do one more. Thug Life simply had a screenshot of her with the crazy eyes, which they always seem to have. I don't know why. But Yeah, let me know. Do you allow your kids to go to public school? And again, if you had all the money, is it a money? If money was not an issue, what would you choose? Public school, private school, or homeschool? Lord knows I wouldn't send them to any public school these days, especially in Illinois. But let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.